Hi everyone, I'm Advij, a coastal magnolia, and I'm bringing you a new resin tutorial today. We eat a lot of pickles in our house, and I end up with a lot of jars. Cucumber pickles and pickled banana peppers and pickled jalapenos and pickled okra. So stay tuned, watch this video, and find out how I turned these banana pepper pickle jars into neat storage jars that you can do too.
I'm going to be using my cup turner for this project, so I'm removing the lids for later, and I need to attach the jars to my turner arms, and I'm going to be using pool noodles. But because the jars are, the mouth of the jar is smaller than the body of the jar, the pool noodle, if I just put it on like that, it's going to flop around and not really give us a good result. So my solution is to take smaller pieces of pool noodle, and they're on sale now everywhere, and just kind of wedge them in, inside the jar along the bottom so that the bottom is supported and it's leveled up a little bit. And the normal pool noodle that I use, the blue one, will not fit into the mouth opening of these jars. So I'm having to use a smaller pool noodle that I got from the Dollar Tree, and then I just wedge smaller pieces in, and sometimes they're a little bit tight, but I just wedge them in and get the main center pool noodle nice and secure so that it doesn't flop around.
This is my little bud. He's my supervisor today. I'm really bummed out because this turner arm, I think, has lost a bearing and it's not wanting to work. So I'm only going to make 2 glasses today, and I'm probably going to get a new turner, but this one's lasted 3 years, almost 4 years. All right, I have pre-mixed 40 milliliters of KSRESIN liquidy split. What I think I'm going to do, I've never done this before, but I'm trying something a little bit different with my alcohol inks and my resin. I will link everything in the description, what I use, but I'm going to use Pyxis Sapphire, Pyxis Sky, Holtz Glacier, and Pyxis Cobalt. Sapphire is one of my favorite colors. And then Pyxis Snow. And gold, Pyxis Gold alcohol ink that I have mixed 1-to-1, and it's just about out. So I'm going to mix some more. So I'm putting a thin layer of resin, and then I'm going to put my alcohol inks on. I am really making a mess with my glove, aren't I? I am not going to take the resin all the way where the threads are for the top. So I am stopping just at where this little lip comes up on the top. Low heat, high air, and we're just popping bubbles. What I'm going to do is start with the bottom, and I'm going to try to mimic a beach. And I'm going to drop these. Oh, that's pretty. Boy, that cobalt is pretty. So here is what I have not done before, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to now swipe it with my finger. So cross your fingers. And I feel like I'm wiping off a lot of the gold. So maybe don't swipe the gold. I shouldn't swipe the gold, although I'm going to swipe this one because it's clumpy. And I really like how I'm getting some little dendrites in the blue here. So the gold is kind of leaking into the blue, and it's doing it on this one too, down. So I want to leave that intact, but I want to break up some of this gold. And the blue is kind of leaking into it. So I'm really wanting to leave that intact. I really like the look of that. And normally I would do this movement with my heat gun, but I wanted to try this because this to me, I don't know, I just wanted to try it and see what it would look like. Now I'm going to try to put my finger down and swipe all the blues together. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Now, I forgot to put my white. Okay. That's different. I don't know. We're going to see what it turns out to be. Let's put white. Let's just do the snow and see what it turns out. Oh, man. Here we go. I'm going to put some white. Yeah, this one is snow. There's some blue mixed in, which is okay. Making a mess. All right. And I feel like I'm going to swipe this again, but I'm just going to pick a spot. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty this is. Holy moly. That is really pretty, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna put some white on here. I'm not even calling this a beach jar. I'm not calling this a beach jar because to me this is not a beach jar. This is something on another level. Very pretty. I'm trying to keep my finger steady. I don't feel like I am. Oh man, how pretty is that? Holy cow. I even got some little cells I see in that one. That's really clumpy. Right there. I like the gold, how the gold is kind of seeping in. Get rid of that. I wonder if I should swipe the gold too. That's going to be really pretty. Okay. So I'm afraid of overdoing it. So I think I'm going to quit. I'm going to let this turn. I'm getting some really neat cells. I'm getting cells with this. I'm getting cells. I'm going to take my glove off. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun one more time just to pop any remaining bubbles that I have. Okay. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm going to leave it. I got to leave it. I got to leave it. All right, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. That's going to be cool. I'm going to try one thing that I like to do to encourage movement. I'm just going to pulse off and on a few times and see if I can get some movement that way. But I think the resin is already too thick. It's not really going to go anywhere. All right, I'm going to leave it and come back after dinner and see what we have. I'm really excited to see what this turns out to be like. Very, very excited about the possibilities for this. Okay, I'm gonna go get my chicken. Oh my gosh, these turned out so well. I am so happy. I am so happy with this. I put a towel underneath inside the glass so you could see the contrast. These turned out so well. This is definitely a winner chicken dinner. Beautiful cells, just enough gold. I think I might put a little bit more alcohol ink next time. Not the gold, but maybe a little bit more blue, make that a little deeper, and just maybe try to get a lighter blue in there somehow, or maybe a little bit of teal. I need a teal alcohol ink. I don't have that, so maybe I'll mix my own. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. Please do consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. And consider giving this a try too. Happy crafting. Bye.